Hi, it's Paris from Epic Reviews the Tech channel, and I've decided I'm going to install StarCraft 2 onto my new Surface Pro 128GB device. And agree. Should ask me where it wants to put it. It's only got the one partition to work with. Well, we're at 4%. It's obviously going to take a while. And then I know from doing this on my desktop system, once it's installed it from the disk, it's got to go get a ton of updates and install them. And then it's got to optimize it. So we'll check back in later to see about that. All right, StarCraft 2 installation finished. I would say it went a little bit faster than when I installed it on my 3-year-old laptop. Maybe about 20% less time. And the install went fine, no problem. I'm going to open it up here with the touch screen. The print's a little bit small, but this is just a partial screen. Now I've logged in before and I'll show you the issue that I found. You'll notice the cursor down here, and that's where it tends to stay. You can use the touchpad, but it's sort of as though it's on the screen behind. So it'll highlight objects that are clickable as it moves over them, but you don't see any cursor. Now, I'll show you. I mean, you get nothing here. See how they kind of light up for just a moment when you pass over them? So if you're patient and you can get to the point you need, you can fill things in. And if you try to move the cursor around, it doesn't seem to work. You can tap on the screen, getting the credits to roll. So I can tap here, and then I can enter my username and password. I'll do that and be right back. And you'll see that it's still an issue with the cursor here. That if I happen to pass over something that's clickable, it lights up, but it's just not going to work quite right. And again, I can tap on the screen here, so I can go to StarCraft, do a custom game, pick something. Well, alright. That works. Add a few computer players. Let's say I go as Protoss. Ooh, maybe I better get that pen handy. Oh, that's not it. Yeah. Alright, I went in once before and I set the graphics settings to what I normally play on my laptop, which is pretty much everything medium at 1366 by 768. So on my laptop I can run that just fine at medium display settings. We'll see how this does. Okay, now to select everybody, I can just draw a rectangle around them. But I can't really right-click to make anything happen. I don't have that function just on the screen. So I can go over here to gather and put them together. Go to the Nexus, tell them to build a probe, set the rally point. Okay, so that's all good. Oops. I wanted to slide the screen around. Okay. Alright. Oh, he must be nearby. Got an overlord coming already. Alright. Now let's try out the pen. I've got control of that one probe, but I don't seem able to get him to come over here. I thought pushing this function is a right click, but maybe I was mistaken in that. I don't seem to be able to tell him to come over and build something. Well, I guess I can just tell him to build. Okay, so he's selected. Okay, so he's selected, so I'm going to tell him to build a pylon. Right here, okay. This being geyser. A little on the pokey side. I can't get him to move over there easily, but I can tell him to build something over there. That seems to work. This is a rather unwieldy way to play. Zoom in, zoom out, but can't swipe, which is frustrating. And this works when you hit the edge. Yeah, well, whoa. You can kind of swipe to the edge, but I'm going to be attacked here in no time. Good luck to me. Can't select all with that. No, I don't want that. Alright, I'm going to break that and plug in a mouse. Good old Microsoft Intelliimouse. Uh-oh. I got this, oh boy. That's going to be the end of me. I've got the same issue that I'm not able to, it's sort of like the mouse is behind the game screen. This may be a graphics driver issue, I'm not sure. But this is difficult to control, and that's going to be the end of me. The other thing I'll point out, I've already ended StarCraft, and I didn't notice it really in the game, but if you listen, hear that slight roar? That's the fan at work. And this has gotten warm on the edges. I don't feel hot air blowing out, but the back of it particularly it's definitely warm. And that fan is really going. Alright, I'm not sure what's going on with the mouse and or touchpad cursor problem with the Surface Pro in StarCraft 2. Tried it here on my laptop, which I put Windows 8 on, no problem. So I don't think it's a Windows 8 issue, though it may be a Windows 8 driver issue. Yeah, I don't think so though, because I had the same mouse. I plugged the mouse into either computer, it works fine here in StarCraft 2, and here it has that weird issue where it seems to be behind the screen. So if anyone has any ideas, please put it in the comments. I'll give it a try if there's some setting I've got to change or some update I've got to make.